Hi everyone, I'm Irina Bakley. I'm a licensed relationship therapist in the states of Virginia and North Carolina. I love working with couples who feel alone, disconnected, and they want to stop fighting or being like roommates and want to start loving each other in the most authentic, truthful, feeling good to their hearts kind of way. Today we are continuing talking about different relationship tips, and the tip for today is understand your blocks. What do I mean by that? When you are having a hard time having a discussion or a conversation with your partner because one of you or both of you are using behaviors that are not helping the relationship. Maybe one person withdraws or one person distances or one person lashes out or minimizes or criticizes, right? And you're trying and you're like, what's going on? Why is this not happening? I don't understand. Like, why can you not listen to me? This is what I'm telling you. And that person's like, oh, what do you mean? You never listen to me. If you listen to me, I would be listening to you. And like, I'm trying to help you. And I was like, well, I'm trying to help you, right? And it's like you forget what you're fighting about 2 minutes later. This is happening to you. You gotta slow down to understand your blocks. So that by blocks, I mean we have this relationship. We call them relationship blocks in EFT, emotional focus couples therapy, modality that I use. It is based on 30 plus years of research, and it's like the the most. I'm a little biased that because I'm the practitioner of it, but it's the most empirical, validated, and effective way of helping relationships get unstuck and get back on track. So you have to understand where are your relationship distress, where are your blocks, where are the stuck points in your cycle where you miss each other, where you don't understand each other, right? For that to happen, you have to slow down. And a lot of times it's really hard to do on your own because you're in the moment and you are so preoccupied. Your nervous system might be too neurologically preoccupied in order for you to be able to kind of cognitively, right, understand where you are. You may be so overwhelmed, and we know that when we are stressed or overwhelmed, we can't really learn and grow. Our prefrontal cortex is actually goes offline. So we can only try to kind of calm and soothe ourselves as much as we can, but there is not much else we can do in those moments. So I, a lot of times, in order to help couples kind of understand this and kind of how EFT works and kind of understand their blocks, I use the jungle metaphor. So imagine your couple and you're lost in the jungle, right? The foliage is very thick. You don't know where you're going. You're stuck. You're lost. And I am the pilot who has been highly trained on how to help you to teach you basic survival skills, right? And you have to trust me, and I can teach you how to climb on the palm tree, right? And how to sit and and climb together. For this to happen, you have to trust each other. You have to rely on each other. You have to trust the process of EFT. You have to trust me as the pilot, and I will teach you. I will assess for your basic wounds. I will assess your medical. I will understand your medical history. I will teach you basic survival skills, and I will teach you how to climb on the palm tree so that you can actually see the beautiful beach where you're going, and I can take you there if you want to go with me. But for that to happen, we first have to do all these steps in order to create a secure attachment, right? Which is the beach, the beautiful beach. And you need to understand your sore spots, right? Kind of your areas in your nervous system that get dysregulated. You have to learn how to heal it, how to understand it, how to communicate it, and then you have to do the same for your partner. So as you can see, it's a pretty complicated process, and it takes time, and it takes a lot of understanding. So I hope this was helpful, and I wanted to talk about it because it's very important to slow down and understand what you're doing or where you're going in order to see the results. A lot of people feel hopeless and discouraged because they try, and nothing works. But really, what happens is they try the same thing over and over and over again, and nothing is working because they usually are using kind of the same patterns and the same moves, to get, and they're trying to get different results. It's like knocking on the same door, and hoping that it's going to be, a different house, but it's the same door, the same house, the same system. So thank you again for letting me in your ears today, and for all your support and encouragement always. If you have any questions, feel free to schedule your free 15-minute phone consultation with me at www.irenabakleycounselingllc.com.